My life is not defined by my songs, but rather by my growth and my experience. As I grow and I experience things, I want to divulge that on my audience. Now, what you experience, if it's tragic, you're gonna be experiencing tragedy. If it's wholesome, you want to impart that on people. If it's fun-loving, you want to share it. If it's an experience, you want to share that. Now, if the party is early, I would start with some early juggling, right? I would start with some Peter Tosh, or some Lee Scratch Perry, or some Bob Marley, just to set the mood of whatever mood I want to set, and some Sizzla Kalonji as well. Then I'll merge into some Beres Hammond to lighten that strong mood that I started with, to get you into a lover's rock frenzy. Then I'll move into maybe some Buju Banton can be thrown into the mix as well, but not so early. I'll delve more into some rockers, then I'll work my way up to lovers rock, then I'll work my way from the lovers rock to some one drop rhythms, then I'll work from that to some soft dancehall, then move up to the hardcore dancehall, throwing a little hip hop in the mix, some R&B in the mix, and come back to the dancehall. So Peter Tosh is, and these will be the early juggling to get the people coming in, situated, but you lift the tempo up gradually and you watch the momentum of the audience and you build your party to one of great climax. From the other side, it's beautiful as well. Like I said, I would take all of these. What was that? So, oh my God. We want to recreate some of these memorable moments, you know, where these, oh, look at this, Stevie Wonder. Oh my God, a talking book. Guys, ever seen a book speak? Oh, and this guy doesn't have a name, but he have a sign. You know what I'm saying? So, there's a lot of stuff over here that's beautiful. You know, the Four Tops, this is a older genre, but also depicts the legacy from when the music comes. When in these days, the impressions, musicians didn't have following. They had talent. And this all depicts an era when talent supersedes following and followers. Genuine talent. Not singing and the voice playing in the background, but real singing, real musicians had to play. And the song and the band plays on. We grew up listening to all kind of music. In Jamaica, primarily what was played was music from America. R&B and all that kind of stuff. We hear the reggae dancehall, but we have to go into the dancehall to hear that. But through the passage of time, we had more stations added into our island. We had like predominantly IRA FM, and that became a game changer. So now we have a lot of community radio stations that are pouring out the music. So I listen to music, basically R&Bs, listen to a lot of hip hop down there on the main stations. We listen to our own music as well, but the music, various people, Shabba, Ninja, Cutty Ranks, Beres Hammond. We come up in a time where if I'm standing here right now to name who, it's gonna take you all day, because the comprehensiveness of the entertainers, we're so much, the vastness is so much, but the culture is rooted in one where you feel it. It's not something to go and pay people to play. You feel it and it naturally gravitate towards the masses. We call it an organic approach. Lou Rawls, Frank Sinatra, the Temptations, the Tops, the Four Tops. You know, these kind of people was normally playing in your houses because reggae was not something embraced by the general populace. You know what I mean? It wasn't until later came something that was household friendly. And you knew what Bob Marley went through. He wasn't recognized until after his demise, after he transitioned. Then everybody starts saying Bob. So we went through a rough period where, you know what I mean? Even those who are the proponents of the music had to hide. Okay. My own personal catalog. Well, I'm a creator. I don't stop myself on listening to what I create, because what I create has become history. I'm looking forward to creating. Now, as a concern diving into other people's creativity and see what they're doing, I'm always open for that. The recent gold mine I came upon in terms of musical and creativity was this kid from Senegal, from Mali. He was singing in Bambara, and it was a beautiful song, something on a Dauda. A very beautiful song, and it does something to you. If you have a pure spirit, you feel it. And that's what the essence of music really is all about. I'm listening to Zachary. What's his name? Pardon me. I don't want to gaff him right now. Let me find him. I think it's only just that I give him his flowers. Zikiri Sorakata. And this song is called Sedu Dauda. I was just surfing one day and the note that he hits, something runs from my head down to my spine. And I said, no. I haven't had that feeling in a long time. And that's what music is supposed to do to you. And then I became an avid listener. Butterflies are always beautiful, you know, before they fly away. I haven't really given that many thought because that's not really my line of work, to find the music and play it in sequence. But if I had to, I'll play Butterflies with some nice love songs, like, you know, other songs from the genre that can complement that genre and that presentation. So you play things with bass, you play things that lovers rock with, you complement with some Barry's Hammond, and you complement with another Buju Banton like a Love Sponge or I Wanna Be Loved, or you could pair it with a multitude of songs. It was a specific person that had an interest in that regard in those days, yes. She was beautiful, absolutely beautiful, so it merits, and she still is. My life is not defined by my songs, but rather by my growth and my experience. As I grow and I experience things, I want to divulge that on my audience. Now, what you experience, if it's tragic, you're gonna be experiencing tragedy. If it's wholesome, you want to impart that on people. If it's fun-loving, you want to share it. If it's an experience, you want to share that. So the growth absolutely will happen, or else you're going to find yourself cyclical, singing the same thing over and over, and that's totally not my style. Our messages come from the same place our messages come from. A dark place where hardship exists, suffering is prevalent, and your voice is not heard, or you see the demise of your people all around you, but you're voiceless. So if you have a voice, you can't be voiceless. So our pain is now broadcasted on the radio station. Other people can identify. Before we're the silent majority because no one spoke. But now it is being talked about. People can identify and quickly resonate with this experience, that experience, this outcry, that outcry. And the connectivity of the world has made it even much more. Anything that doesn't possess a voice, jazz, smooth jazz, you know, meditation music, because, you know, sometimes in silence you hear a lot. This wall is filled with nothing but greatness. To collaborate with the legend and the emperor is always a lifelong situation. But no doubt, the greatest of all time is not here for us to do something with, but this would be a dream more than come true. However, we are here carrying on a legacy and a work that has been set in motion way before I was even thought of. And I'm honored even to be here to represent this culture. Hey, okay, this is Buju Banton. I'm just finished going through the crate of the Okayplayer lounge. I'm not telling you what I'm taking, but it was all good. Good music, a time when music was music and a time was hard. Thank you.